The companies that built the two smartphones I'm holding, the Galaxy S3 4G and iPhone 5 4G, are at war with each other in several courts around the world. They're also at war in advertisements. With that in mind, let's take the Galaxy from Samsung and Apple's iPhone to the battlefield for a road test. First, let's turn our attention to maps. Apple's iPhone operating system, iOS, used to make use of Google Maps via a pre-installed app. In iOS 6, however, this no longer exists and has instead been replaced by Apple Maps. Samsung's Galaxy makes use of Google Maps with turn-by-turn directions as part of Google Navigation. In my opinion, Google Maps combined with navigation makes it far superior to Apple Maps. Although Apple Maps has a neat flyover feature which shows you buildings in 3D, it has many things wrong with it, such as the accuracy of locations and glitches that cause landmarks like bridges and highways to look completely different to how they should look in satellite images. For me, the clear winner is the Galaxy running Google Maps. Now let's take a look at artificial intelligence baked into both smartphones. When Siri first launched, it was the clear personal voice assistant winner. It allows you to make appointments, find restaurants and get directions to nearby places. But Samsung has been making inroads with S-Voice, its own version of Siri. I'm going to ask both smartphones 5 questions to see how they respond. What is the weather in Sydney today?
Nice weather coming up today. Up to 25 degrees and partly sunny. The current temperature is 25 degrees.
As you can see, Siri shows the weather forecast, whereas the Galaxy S just shows today's weather. Set reminder for a dentist appointment for October 20 at 3:30 p.m.
Okay, here's your reminder for Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Ready for me to save it? Shall I create it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll remind you now.
Show me images of Alan Jones.
If you like, I can search the web for images of Alan Jones.
Now, the Samsung Galaxy is searching for Alan Jones with the incorrect spelling, whereas Siri has spelled Alan Jones correctly. So we'll now search the web for those images and see what comes up.
The web for images of Alan Jones.
And the iPhone wins there. Find me car parking spots in Sydney CBD.
I found 12 parking lots, 9 of them are in Sydney CBD.
The Galaxy is now going to search the internet for it, whereas Siri has already delivered me the results. Navigate me to Bondi Beach.
Getting directions to Bondi Beach. Navigate to Bondi Beach.
Obviously the Galaxy has Bondi Beach, but it is suggesting to go to Bondi Beach house accommodation, which is close to Bondi, but not close to where I actually want to go. The iPhone has correctly indicated where I want to go. And before you ask, yes, I have set it to an Australian accent. In the personal assistant department, based on these few tests, it appears Apple's Siri still wins when going up against the Galaxy. Samsung's S-Voice does appear promising though. Now let's move on to the battery. The clear winner here is Samsung's Galaxy. Samsung says its Galaxy is meant to last up to 11 hours and 40 minutes while talking on the phone. Apple's iPhone, meanwhile, only lasts up to 8 hours. Not many people are using their phones for talking these days anyway. Regardless of this, it gives a good indication of each phone's battery life. The iPhone has a 1440 mAh battery, while the Galaxy houses a 2100 mAh battery. Clearly, the Galaxy is going to last longer. There are a number of other features I have put the two phones up against in my written review, but overall, I think the iPhone wins in the software department, whilst the Galaxy wins in hardware.